we go. Now I've got this to use for a full day. One of those will come along soon. Oh. What do we have there? Oh dear. She's not happy about something. There's a bus. Got excited, thought that was the tram for a second. Well, anyways, that's how you get one of these. She's roaming around screaming at people. Get me out of here. Just want to see Ghent. I was hoping she'd scream again. It's carving something into the thing. What? It's a short person carving his name or something into the stone wall. Okay. Ghent is interesting. So this is pretty cool. I'm at this castle of accounts. They give you this little controller that you get to wear. Press the button of what station you're at. It tells you a bunch of stuff as you go along. It's a interesting tour of a castle. I guess 2 is in here.
For 400 years, the Council of France. The judges at the council conferred a few rooms further down. I think the defendant sat here waiting on a stool, trembling and shaking, number in hand, waiting to be let in to hear their verdict. In this room, teeth chattered from fear and nerves. What punishment am I going to receive? People must have had that thought 1,000 times here. In that time, punishments were kind of little. If you had stolen something, your hand would be cut off. If you'd spoken ill of the sovereign, your tongue would be pierced with an iron peg. If you had melted silver to counterfeit coins, you would be boiled alive in a cauldron. In this room, it might even have been possible to tell in advance what crime the waiting defendants had committed. This is another room for the enthusiasts. In the course of 400 years, so much torturing went on in here that it's impossible to give you a list of all the methods that were used. I made a small selection of the different instruments of torture and their paraphernalia. Just use your imagination a bit, and you'll more or less understand what all these things were for and what kind of pain they caused. Enjoy.
Very nice. Well then.
The latrine, or as we call it now, the toilet. This smallest room wasn't smelly because it was completely open to the elements. You could even carry on a conversation because there are 2 poop holes here. You could feel the nice fresh air on your little bottom. The satisfying splash on your small toes. The little bottom wasn't visible from the street, so it was nice and private. The only thing people saw from the street were the falling stools. But that was a bonus. This way, the people in the streets could see that the Count had eaten his fill of exquisite dishes. And this way, the people could also see precisely what they were paying taxes for. The public defecation of Philip was in fact an insight into public administration. Impost becomes compost. The governmental genius of Count Philip of Alsace shines through indeed. This is the square. There used to be a chain in each of the 4 Those four chains met in the middle, where they were attached to an iron collar. On the inside of that collar were sharp pins, and this collar was put around the neck of the person who was being questioned. If he moved or fell asleep, those pins would prick his neck. I don't mind a story about torture once in a while, but we know for sure that this really happened here in this room. When I found out, I almost couldn't come in here anymore. I almost felt those pins in my own neck. In the end, it was a story from 1586 that reconciled me to this place. In that year, Adrian Ronso was being held in here with that terrible collar around his neck.
So this is interesting. There's just this room underneath the castle. It isn't numbered as part of the tour. You can go down here. It's probably one of the coolest rooms in the entire place. But we don't get to learn about what it was. Must have just been like some storage room? I don't know. Interesting. If there's anything over there. Well, it's a pretty cool castle. It's interesting having the whole interactive audio thing through this. Some of it was pretty funny. Huh. There's like no information as to what this is. What the hell? Should I jump up over this? I don't see any cameras. Who's gonna stop me? This is the secret part of the tour. Oh, it just... All right, well. Interesting. Well, I guess that's it. I'm surprised they don't have that more blocked off. It's actually really easy to just get up there. Well, anyways, actually, I guess we'll up these two sets of stairs here. Oh. More little oubliettes, I guess. That one's lit up and this one is not. Oh yeah, don't want to drop my phone there. Well, anyways, I guess that's it for this castle. Castle of the Count. Not the coolest castle I've seen, but definitely a nice one. I'm just gonna go explore Ghent a little more and then head back to France. Apparently this place is called Graffiti Street. Oh, nice.
Çok iyi çıkmış bu arada, eline sağlık. Harun çok İtalyan kimsin? Geçeriz, çekilsiniz.
You mean go back? Like, can I zoom out? Yeah, we'll do like oh yeah.
That's... Hell yeah. Graffitiing in action. exactly the best graffiti I've ever seen, but it's a cool little alleyway. Interesting. So I found this cool little park in Ghent. Found a nice little spot right there where I can smoke. Just to get down there. Oh wow, there's like, dang, might be something even cooler. Yo, I was just exploring this park. I didn't even realize there's some crazy like tunnels. I was up on top of that, didn't even know what it was. This park is pretty chill. But now I need to get back to my hostel. Get moving again. Damn. It's funny, I was just sitting right up there. Right there. Damn. This is crazy. Maybe like an actual cave. Damn. I was in the wrong part of this park. There's even more to this place. I just decided to run up this hill. And there's just like random stone. No idea what this would have been. Nothing. This place is so random. Probably something cool over there I don't know about. Amphitheater or something. It's interesting. This park has so many different areas that are completely different from each other. I guess it is a little stage up there.